Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Sherpa here. It's Chase at Ever Bullish. It's the Substack Sherpa, the professional trader, bringing you another insight in the form of a Sherpa lesson. I hope you guys followed last time. This is lesson number 4. We've already done MACD. We've already done what else did we do? We did MACD. We did moving averages and the death crosses, SMA style. We got a couple other ones out there. But this is the thing. We're doing this every week. We're probably going to do it more than every week. So be ready to learn. Strap on your helmet and welcome bulls to my channel for anybody that's new. We're taking off like wildfire. I genuinely believe I have the best content for actual traders. After my 12 years of taking every lump in the business, I want to be able to teach you what's up and how to trade for real. The guy that checks his account every day but doesn't do anything. So again, it's your boy Chase, the Sherpa. The website is everbullish.com. The Substack is where the best content is. It's thesherpa.substack.com. $20 a month. If you follow one of my trades, you know for a damn fact that you're going to make an entire year's worth. We've been doing it all year. You can even check the records. So that's enough for me. Let's talk about how we really do this. RSI, as y'all know, is my favorite mechanism when I call it better than a coin flip. I think I've even used some of that discussion with you guys when I'm talking about why I like a stock, right? Pretend every single stock out there is roughly a coin flip, 50-50, 45-55, holding a 16 at the dealer table versus the dealer, right? It's still probably not going to win, but not too far out of it. Well, think about it like this. I'm going to pull up my screen here for a share. We're going to share screen. We're going to go to the Chrome tab. We're going to pull up like we do every single morning, everbullish.com. Also, remember, my podcast is back up. It's the Ever Bullish One podcast. This is a completely full-time venture now, and along with my trading, but I'm showing this more time because my trading is tight as shit, and y'all know that. So if you haven't watched it yet, go to look at the weekly game plan. Those trades are murdering it, and I'm still bullish on it. But go to the Sherpa's lesson number 4. Real life examples, guys. This isn't any of that bullshit. Teach you out of the textbook. You can learn it in class. This is just what's worked for me. This is what will work for you. Most of the guys that are subscribers on here, the 2,000 or something of y'all now know this. So what we're going to do is just take a look here. So what does RSI stand for? RSI is the relative strength index. Relative strength, I used to call it the indicator, but it's actually the index is the real definition. Who gives a shit what the definition is? Let's just talk about what it does. The better than a coin flip mentality here is kind of my mantra. Y'all know that I got a couple of mantras. Don't fight the Fed. The trend is your friend. It lasts longer than you think. Trust your fucking gut. Don't listen to anybody else. And when you're looking at a stock, go top down and make sure it's better than a coin flip. So here we go. What is relative strength? It's a momentum indicator. So we use technical analysis looking at the value and the magnitude really of the recent prices, whether they're overbought or oversold conditions. But the most important piece of this is the recent price change. So I always think about it like this. If I got a portfolio that started here, or let's just use a stock that started here and it went to here, and it went from 100 to 200, and it did that over a year. And I could look at the average, right? My average of this would be a linear line from 100 to 200. Well, if it stayed around 100 and then shot up to 200 at the very end of the periods there, that would put that as a RSI that's trending upwards. At the same time, you could take that average and look at it on the down, and this is due to daily prices, weekly prices, monthly prices, yearly prices, second by second for those Forex traders out there. The idea here is what was the most recent price to smooth out the noise on that same linear line. We all know linear returns are bullshit. That's why those guys at Edward Jones and Fidelity and everywhere else are full of crap, is because they can tell you a linear return will happen. And that's all you need to shoot for in retirement. I don't believe that. Do better, be better, learn yourself, learn from the Sherpa, go to the top of the mountain, baby. So it's a momentum indicator. It actually does not take account volume. That's VWAP. That's the next video. The VWAP video is only for subscribers, and my true original OG paid Substack stack subscribers. This one's for you guys. Every other video, so every other video that's going to come out here is going to be, that's going to be number 5. So all the odd number videos, by the way, guys, will be exclusive to Substack customers. And remember, you still get all my trades in real time before the week as the weekly game plan. So the traditional interpretation. Oh, by the way, this started becoming popularized by a guy named Wilder Jr., J. Wells Wilder Jr. If that doesn't sound like a trader, I don't know what does. Back in '78, in this technical trading book that he had. But either way, traditional interpretation. Everybody knows this. I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. It's that above 70 is overbought rather. So above 70, get rid of the stock. Below 70, buy the stock, right? Well, it's a little bit different than that. I'm going to show you why here in a second. Fun facts, right? We got the signals about when a bullish and bearish price momentum is plotted between the graph of an asset's price. Here's the formula. I used to know this one during my CFP days, or my CFA days rather, but it's not worth you figuring out or knowing. If you want to jump in there, you can jump in there. But remember, I'm cutting the shortcuts for you. Fuck that that calculation and just learn from me here. So I still believe that the 70 is oversold, and that the 70 is overbought, meaning that it's not the best buy for a stock if it's in the 70s because the momentum is already turned, and that the 30 is the way to go. And that's what I use is, does this make it better than a coin flip in my Sherpa mantra, right? The calculation does not matter. Learn it if you need it. Positive rises in the number and size of positive closes increase. That pulls the RSI up. When the numbers fall in size and number, your RSI decreases. So the second part, so the first part of the calculation is, did I have a whole bunch of days of trading at 7 and then a final day trading at 10? And if I did, then the weight of the most recent change, especially if there were a lot of heavy buys or market movements in that final piece, in that 10 trade, shows me that we're getting a positive RSI. So the second part is, it's all about determining the signal from the noise. And in a way to explain this, we try to smooth the results out. That's the second part of the calculation here, is really where it puts it on a graph between 0 and 100. So we make it easy like that instead of having to use the number. So we talk about volume. MACD does not consider volume at all. RSI does kind of, but not as good as VWAP. So we're going to talk about VWAP in the next video. Remember, go subscribe for that one. But before talking, now we got some volume up in this B, right? So I want to show you an example. Practice? Talk about practice? I love this shit, man. How come traders screw this up? Most important part. Look me in the eyes here, fuckers. Most important part. Real life example is, it's all about the period. When you look at a period of a day and you're using minutes, the RSI will be different than the periods than if you were looking over the same time period using hours and quarter hours, 30-minute increments. I see everybody fuck this up, because what they do is they'll pull up a stock. I got it right here. Didn't even plan this because I was planning on plugging myself. But if I pull up, hopefully y'all can see this here. I'm flying blind. If we pull up, let's look at one. Let's look at Bitcoin. So 6-month RSI on Bitcoin is going to be this right here. 6-month RSI was at 70, and then now it's down below 70. It was above 70 earlier today. Well, check this out. If I look at it over 1 week, it's at 30. Don't let your inclination to already want to buy a stock make you see the RSI in the time period that you want. Throw that shit out the window. I have finance bros, big time finance bros. You know who you are that screw this up. They'll go, oh man, dude, I really love Plug Power, dude. It's got a great space. I really like it. Top down, good company, a lot of name, a lot of buzz. The Reddit community is all on top of it, but the RSI might be at 70. Well, what period are we looking at? The answer is this. I've told you this before. If you're a real OG bull, you already know this. I only look at the 3-month period on the daily chart, 3-month period on the daily chart. And I found this to make my better than a coin flip hypothesis successful. Just straight up, go subscribe to my Substack. Go download this, everbullish.com, which is where the free downloadable version. This is a free downloadable PDF. I put my time together to make this for you. And this type of shit is going to make you a multi-million dollar trader. And most importantly, it's going to give you the confidence to not follow the herd of dipshits out there. So look at this example. This is a stock that I like. I am recommending this, even though this is not considered investment advice. I'm recommending Edit. Edit right now is about to pop. I made this deal for my subscribers on Substack last week, so they've already read this. But just straight up, this is Edit 3-month. This is the chart. We got the cross, right? We got the golden cross. We've got our RSI. That's the death cross. We've got our RSI here, down here, and it's around 30. We've got our MACD, our moving average and convergence. Remember, I taught you about that the week before last week. And then we've got our volume trends here. So you already know I like the company top down, Peter Lynch first. Second, what does the chart look like? If I flipped it over, would I sell the stock? I don't always think about buying. I say, if I flip the chart over, is that a stock that I would sell? If the answer is yes, then I buy it. Little psychology for you. We've got some good MACD crossovers, but before I look at the MACD, I look down here at the RSI, and is it around 30? And if it is, that means I go, fuck it, buy it. Don't think. If it was above that, I'd have to go put this on my ready list, put this on my watch list. Maybe tell my Stockmaster app to alert me when the RSI does get below 30. You know, you can do that, right? And then here's the example. So I loved it at 30 right here, right? That's the 3-month. That's what I use. That's what I'm preaching from the top of the mountain, just like the Sherpa up here. These periods these were from Friday, October 15th. When I look at the 5-day, what happens? 5-day was at 50-ish. When I look at the 1-day, you can't really see this great, but it bounced all the way up in the 70s. It could have told you to buy this thing while the sky was falling. All right, guys, that's it. You can find all of this information at everbullish.com. Subscribe to the free newsletter there. If you want to show your love and appreciation and become a real bull, you also get my cell phone number, the ability to talk anytime you want. And then also you get the Monday game plans and all the odd number Sherpa's lessons, the most important Sherpa's lessons. Go pay $20 a month. You know it's worth it. And as always, guys, AFG, LFG, LGR. Let's take this market down. We've already cut it off at the knees. We're already got our boot on the throat. Let's go ahead and kill this shit. By the way, go buy Ethereum as well. ETHE, you're welcome. Also very bullish on ERX for tomorrow if you're watching this. And buy me a cup of coffee, buy one of my portfolios, become a bull, and go to IV.FM, my sponsor. IV.FM is the shit. All right, later, guys. LFG. Let's fucking go.